Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. T coming at you with another StarCraft 2 commentary. Today we have Crbox at the bottom right as the purple Zerg versus Soloturtle, the Protoss at the bottom left. Soloturtle is a Masters level player, and Crbox is also a Masters level player. So it should be a really good match, guys. See what happens today. See if there's any shenanigans here. If there's going to be any proxying or anything like that. Crbox is scouting in the right direction, right to the base of Soloturtle here on the left. We've got a probe coming up, or pylon coming up in a forward position for Soloturtle. So we'll see if he's able to do, if he's going to do any forward. If he's just going to go for a forward gateway, or if he's going to go for early expand. My guess is early expand, but we'll see. Some chrono boost coming up right after the pylon's up. And on the Zerg side, not much happening. Another overlord coming up, so we'll see what happens. He's clicked at the simulator, yep, so he's going to build the simulator. See what Soloturtle's up to, what his first building's gonna be. Guessing a forge or a gateway. We'll see. Guessing a forge. Might be a forge fast expand type build. Popular in StarCraft 1. That's all Protoss did against Zergs in StarCraft 1. Forge fast expand. So we got a spawning pool coming up on 14 with the extract or. So it looks like a speeding build by our Protoss player. Protoss has him scouted, so he's going to put down his Nexus before anything else. So 15 Nexus build, pretty gutsy from the Protoss. Let's see if the Zerg is able to scout this and punish him with a lot of speedlings. And the Forge right after the Nexus, so a lot of early game pressure I'm guessing, but we'll see if there's any early game harassment by the Zerg. It would be pretty good because he's not going to have a lot of troops. And we got a probe versus a drone action here. See who's going to win. Oh, the probe runs away. Going to regen some of those shields, and the probe's going to come in and scout this fast expand. So the Zerg can either pressure with 2 hatcheries, with speedlings and 2 hatch, or you could go double expand, and he's gonna get rid of the scout, gateways, and a cannon coming up, so he should be fine from any small amount of Zergling pressure. Crbox is sneaking an overlord over here, so pretty good on him, and a full wall off by the Protoss at the front of his base. There's that second hatch, and look how early that Nexus is up for the Protoss here. So guys, I'm not sure what's going on here, but look at the mini-map. It's blue at this Nexus, and it's the right color, his right, pinkish purple color over here. Same thing with Crbox. It's purple here, which is his right color, versus the red hatchery right here. So if anybody knows what's going on there, guys, please let me know. Send me a message and let me know how I can fix that. Let's play around with all the settings. I restart everything to defaults, so it should theoretically be pretty good, but yeah, hard to say. Got some warp gate technology coming from the Protoss here. Some Zerglings in the front. So we're gonna take out this Zealot. Looks like good micro, taking back the damaged Zergling by the Zerg. And he does take down that Zealot, but this photon cannon is going to prevent any further damage. And a third coming up from the Zerg. And he's just chrono boosting probes right here, getting an economic lead. Let's see, 29, 30 to 24 drones right now, so quite a bit of a difference. More production here. Getting some sentries. Gonna for force field. Another cannon coming up for our Protoss player. Turtle, let's get a turtle. And Crbox has a lot of these overlords scouting around. That's pretty good on Crbox's part. Another simulator coming up. +1 weapons from our Protoss player. And yeah, he's gonna sack this overlord, see what he can see. Probably not much. But he's gonna see that forge spinning. No. Dead. But if he pops these zerglings up, he should be able to see that +1 spinning. And we still got a drone in the front here. He's dead now. Gateway's building up. Third from our Zerg player. He's just gonna be droning, getting an evil chamber, just in case of DTs. And that's about it. Not much going on with our Zerg player now. Transferring his drones over. And +1 weapons still going up for our toss. He is corner boosting that out, so it's gonna be pretty good. Let's see how many. Not getting any more gateways that he needs, so 1, 2, and a Twilight Cancel from our toss. See if he's able to see this Twilight Cancel, and he is, so you would expect some blink. Yeah, there's blinkos, some gateways for our toss, and +1 weapons is about to complete. He has not changed this gateway into a warp gate yet, so doesn't really matter. And there goes that overlord. Constant scouting by the Zerg here. Every once in a while he sends the overlord to its death, so pretty good on his part, getting the constant scout. Yeah, and let's see Crbox. Yeah, he doesn't even know that third is up there, so Soloturtle is playing a little bit in the dark here. Dark Shrine for Soloturtle, so let's see if these DTs are able to do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gates for Soloturtle, so big mid-game army, I'm guessing. Gonna push that third, see what he could do. Maybe send some DTs up there. He's gotta take down this Cybernetics core to get out of his base. Yeah, pretty good. Dark Shrine's coming up, and he canceled the blink. So maybe a little bit of mind games going on here by Soloturtle. And a 7th and a 9th gate is coming up, or 8th and 9th gate coming up for Soloturtle. Let's see what +1 missile attacks, screw spines, Glau reconstitution from the Zerg, a macro hatchery as well. So he's probably gonna go heavy roach into the mid game, I'm guessing. Let's see here. Some units coming up, some DTs coming up. See if these DTs are able to do anything, any pressure. Probably be pretty good. I don't see any overseers up right now. There's no detectors right now. Oh, and he's took out a probe, and he's gonna go after this hatch. Maybe he's able to snipe it. Overseer's coming up. We'll see if he's in time to snipe this. Oh, he's coming up close. Oh, a couple more swipes by those DTs. Is gonna take this hatchery down. And the third's gonna be down. And it's gonna be down. Wow. Pretty good on the toss's part. 2 DTs. Well, died for ire. Did really well there. Let's see, some spore crawlers coming up. Gonna fend any more DT arrests in the main. The overseer coming up, and yeah, the DT didn't do too much. Blink is almost up, and +3 weapons already for the Protoss. So it's gonna have a huge push, I'm guessing, of these gateway units coming up for the toss, and he's just gonna, I think, steamroll this Zerg. Another gateway coming up, and Blink is almost finished, so a lot of Blink stalkers into the game. So 9 gates for the toss, and +3 weapons. Gonna be huge gateway army. And what does the Zerg have? Nothing much. He's just trying to rebuild his. He has a Spire coming up, so maybe a light muta harass, but with Blink stalkers, that kind of cuts off all that muta harass. Zerg's putting some Zerglings up in here to stop any third coming up from the Protoss. But look at this army from the Protoss. He's gonna be easily able to take out all these Zerglings here. That's for sure. And one of the overseers goes down. Got another overseer over here. He's gonna be scouting into the main. So see, our box is really good with scouting. So yeah, looks pretty good. Robo coming up for the toss and a robotics bay. Probably get a few of these Colossi, and he's gonna just run over all this Zerg stuff. A few spine crawlers coming up to the middle, and let's reestablish his third at the top right position. But the timings of the Zerg are going to be much slower than these. Zerg isn't going to be able to pressure anything because look at this big gateway army here. Yeah, look, losing some roaches. Blinks forward, kills another few roaches. Pretty good. And yeah, does look like our Protoss player is has the advantage right now. Let's see, drones have slightly gone ahead of the probes there. So pretty good catching up with the Zerg. But I feel this army is just gonna reign supreme when look, +3 weapons, and what does Zerg have? +1 weapons. And then Zerglings have no upgrades right now, so get some Mutaras here, can kill some probes, just a few probes. Yeah, quite a few probes actually, not too bad. Pretty nice Mutaras. Got the Blink Stalkers coming back to chase these guys off. Maybe going after this robotics bay, but Thermal Lance is going to be upgraded before anything happens. And the Blink Stalkers come to save the day. Colossi coming up for the Protoss, and the third is coming down. So once these Colossi pop, I do believe he's going to push into the main. Look at these, both Zerg and Protoss are going to be max soon, but not much of a bank for the Zerg, so he's gonna have one crack at this army. And the Protoss is gonna push, taking out the Overlord, supply capping a little bit. And we got a lot of these spine crawlers up, so gonna see what happens. Big battle in the middle here. Let you watch it in this full glory, killing these Mutalisk, and yeah, just too much stuff. Too much stuff for the Protoss. +3 weapons with this big gateway army and Colossi, just too much. And all these guys are gonna go down. GG from Crbox. So Soloturtle wins. So guys, I'll see you guys in the next cast. GG.